Jacksonville's a proud city, but if you've ever traveled much, you can get an identity crisis when talking about our town.
Ted Brown says the reason for that is simple. It seems like there's a Jacksonville everywhere.
There's a move afoot to change the name of Jacksonville Beach to Pablo Beach, one that it held earlier. I really don't have an opinion one way or the other since I don't live there. They can call themselves whatever they like. But there is a distinct danger of this name change fever spilling over municipal boundary lines, and I think Jacksonville should be prepared. After all, there is a good argument that could be made for Jacksonville changing its name. It was called Cal Ford until General Jackson became a popular hero. Nothing wrong with using the name of an American historical figure, it's just that it wasn't exactly an original idea. Checking with our up-to-date eyewitness news resources, namely the 1986 AAA Road Atlas, I've discovered something about Old Andy. He was a real popular guy just about everywhere. There's a Jacksonville, Alabama, a Jacksonville, Arkansas. Georgia has two, one in the far north and another on 441 northwest of Waycross, and that's too close. There's a Jacksonville, Illinois, Jacksonville, Indiana, one in Iowa. There's supposed to be one in Kentucky, but we couldn't find it, and Maine. There's one in Maryland, one in Missouri. Vermont, New Jersey, and New York each have Jacksonvilles, along with North Carolina, Oregon, and Texas. There are four more, two in Ohio and two in Pennsylvania. And you wonder why when you tell people you're from Jacksonville, they want you to be more specific. This doesn't even count the other President Jackson derivatives. There is a city of Jackson in 23 states. There's even one in Wyoming, and there's almost nothing in Wyoming. There's a Jackson Lake, Jackson Arm, Jacksonburg, Jackson's Mill, Jacksonport, Jacksonboro. There's a Jackson Center, Crossing, Summit, Town, Hill, and Springs. On the other hand, there's only one San Francisco and one Chicago that I could find. To stand out, you have to be unique. If you want to keep Jack in the name, for instance, there's a Jack Rabbit, Arizona. But if you start messing with the names of cities, you have to be careful. You don't want to project the wrong image. Like Chicken, Alaska, Small, Idaho, or Hog Shooter, Oklahoma. It's just possible that we won't catch the name change contagion from Jacksonville or Pablo Beach, whatever you want to call it. After all, who would vote for changing the name of Jacksonville back to Cal Ford? Ted Brown, Channel 4 Eyewitness News.
Jacksonville works just fine, doesn't
It does.
Be